Lion Sage Stories for Kids. Chapter 3 The Purpose of Life.
Good morning, little mouse. Let's begin this new day by talking about the purpose of life. I know it's a really big topic, but also really important. One purpose we are born with is to be ourself. If we are a bird, we live according to the way of birds. If we are a mouse like you, we live according to another way. So a mouse in a bird's nest is a little strange, don't you think? But first you have to know who you are. You are a mouse, not a bird. But also you are more than just mouseness. You are a divine being, and that being inside you has never ever changed. It has been the same for many lives. It's been the same within you since you were a little child. Find that and you have found your eternal soul. Say to yourself, there is something within me that never changes, no matter what happens. There is a quiet place deep inside you. Let's try to find it. Sit upright with your spine straight. Hold your head up high. Quiet your mind. Can you sit without having any thoughts? It is not as easy as it sounds. In this quiet state of mind, you are safe and content. And that's great. We all want to be safe and happy. But in this quiet state of mind, you may also find yourself asking why? Why was I born? Why am I here on this earth in a little mouse body? Why doesn't everyone understand me? The answer is that you are here on a wonderful spiritual journey that takes many lives. Your ultimate goal is to know the self. The self is the real you, the part of you deep inside that never grows old, that never dies, that is always perfect. When you know your perfect self, you will also look around and see that the entire world is perfect. Every little part, every leaf, every cloud, every flower and butterfly. But it's hard to see that perfection when you get a bee sting, right? That really hurts. Sometimes even words can hurt. And when we hurt, we say, ouch, that hurt. Part of the path through life is to learn how to face difficult experiences. The good news is that I can teach you to do that. But you will have to work on your reactions. You will have to see that the bee stung and hurt your body, but it did not change the self within, which was not hurt at all. You are slowly learning to identify yourself not as a mouse with a body, but with something greater. This takes practice. Remember when you were sitting quietly and there were no bees around? There was no hurt, only bliss. You were getting to know your blissful soul body that is there night and day inside the physical body. When you're in the soul body, you can see light, sometimes within your head. This is an amazing light because you can see it even in a dark room, even when your physical eyes are closed. This is called the clear white light, and many mystics have seen it throughout history. You are a soul made of light, surrounded by a mouse body. One way that teachers of long ago have explained our life is to compare us with the lotus flower, which grows in a pond with ducks and fish and other plants. You grow like the lotus, which has its roots in the mud, which is like your instinctive nature. Its stalk rises through the water, which is like your intellect. Finally, the beautiful lotus flower, your soul, rises above the water, above the thinking mind, and opens in the presence of the sun, God Shiva. To understand our highest self, it is necessary to understand time. Time is not just seconds and hours and years. Time is often thought of as having three parts: past, present, and future. The past is like a history book. The future is like a planning book. And now is the book you are writing at this very moment? It is so important to be aware of things, aware of yourself, aware of your surroundings, aware of people and what they are saying and feeling. To be aware, you only have to observe. This makes you more sensitive and caring.
That is great. I have noticed that you are always aware of me and of everything around you, Lion Sage, and I have also seen how sometimes I don't see things that you do. I would like to be more observant like you. I can see how that would make life more interesting.
Observation can be so much fun, and it can teach you about so many things. Observe and learn about the cycles of life. Observe and learn what to do and what not to do. See that cute little kitten over there? He's so sweet, but he is not being careful. That snake could bite or even eat him. By observing the kitten, you can learn a lot about caution and how to keep yourself and those you love away from harm. As you continue observing, you begin to realize that you are not what you are aware of. You know this because you can move awareness from one thing to another. You are a free traveler in the universe of the mind. The things you observe or experience, like anger, fear, and sadness, are only areas of mind. You will soon learn a great secret. You are the observer. You are not the many things you observe. We will talk more of that later. Decisions are important keys to a good life. Little mouse, you create your future by the decisions you make. The big ones and the small ones. Always take time to think before you act. Decide to be good and to do that. Goodness will protect you from the hurts of the world. It is so important to do good and be good. When you do that, you are the best you can be. Wise decisions build on each other to create a way of life that gets better each day. This joyous life that you live in the now builds a magical future that will be rewarding beyond your highest expectation. Your future is created by one important person, little mouse. You.
These flowers are for you, Grandma Mouse. I picked them in the garden just for you. You've been so kind to me, and I don't think I ever said thank you. So that's what I am saying now, thank you. For everything. If you are wondering why all this appreciation, I am trying to do good and be good. Something the Lion Sage taught me. He says an attitude of gratitude makes everyone happy. When we are thankful, it is impossible to be angry or jealous or bored or unfriendly.
Look back over your life, little mouse. Remember the big experiences and think of all the smaller experiences in between. So many experiences, and this is only one life. How about all of the other lives you have lived before this one? All of these experiences have led you to the spiritual quest, and now you ask, who am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? These three questions are so simple, but the answers are not. When the sun is high above us, it asks, who am I? When it was rising this morning, it asked, where did I come from? As it sets at night, it wonders, where am I going? To find the answers, you must learn more about yourself, your past, your present, and your future. Make a list of things that are important to you and put knowing your true self at the top. Adjust everything else you do around your spiritual goal. This will change your life. Ask yourself, why? Why am I here? And answer, I am here on earth to know and love God. I am here to understand awareness. I am here to help others. I am here to connect with my highest self, my true identity. Now let's go, little mouse. We have lots of work to do.
Lion Sage asks Mystic Mouse why and gives him a purpose in life. Through a gentle series of lessons, Lion Sage carefully explains to Mystic Mouse why he is here, why he was drawn to Lion Sage in the first place, and why he now feels the greatest joy he has ever known. Mystic Mouse realizes he was born for one reason and one reason only. He now has an inspiring goal in life, one that makes every action and decision full of meaning. As the sun sets behind the great mountains of yoga, Lion Sage is especially inspired. He turns to Mystic Mouse and says, "You are here on this planet to know your divine self, your highest self. Direct all of your energies toward this one thing, and then the tremendous power of desire will be for the one goal, not for the many little goals toward which desires usually flow. You will see who you really are and how wonderful you and every human being is deep inside.